but they never believe me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball, I know I make it look easy. Yeah, Mayweather with the defense. I don't care what a critic gotta say, I got them picking up the pieces. That mean you really playing with your life, I'm about to come and run it all back. I'm the new era, about to snap back. You ain't fitting for it, cause you all cap like. Hold up, I shoot my shot, wait, hold up. I'm really about to run this go up. You know it's all net when it go up. Ain't got no other plan.
What's going on YouTube? In this video we got some heat for y'all. This is probably one of the best schemes in Madden 23 right now, if not the best scheme. We are in the Vikings playbook. Shout out to Frank in the comments. If y'all ever need help with anything, let me know in the comments down below, and if I can get to it, I'll definitely get to it. Luckily for him, I was already looking in the Vikings playbook, so this just brought me back to it and looked through it even harder and came across this formation, single back type Y off. And I'm gonna get to the audibles and which plays you're gonna want in there to get this scheme going. We're gonna focus on a money play that's gonna beat every zone out there, and then we got two really good run plays that are gonna be able to mix in with that. So the plays we're gonna be talking about is the HB stretch, the HB zone, and PA leak. The HB stretch and the HB zone, those are two plays I used to run out of the single back. Similar, very similar formation. I actually think the Vikings have that formation as well, but they did not have this PA leak, and this is just like the empty set money play that beats every zone out there. Y'all are gonna see the trend with that route. That's kind of like a sideline route. That's kind of like the go-to, you know, back in 22, the deep post route. That's basically what this is now, to, you know, bomb over the top. But we're gonna jump to the practice field, show you how we set these plays up, and get that going for y'all. All right, we're gonna start off with this money play that literally beats every single zone coverage out there. This is what it looks like. You only have to make one adjustment to make this work, and all you gotta do is put Y on a streak. Now, one more thing, if you're on the left hash mark, you want your two receivers to the left side. If you're on the right hash mark, you want your two receivers to the right side. But this is all you have to do to beat every single zone coverage out there. Cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, cover 6. Cover 4 palms, cover 4 quarters. This is all you have to do to beat it. Now you can do different things with B, A, and the running back, but I like to keep that play action after doing that stretch a few times, you know, to keep that user true to the middle of the field. He has to, you know, guess, am I going to do the run? Am I going to have to guard B, the X receiver, whatever it is. But if they are blitzing you heavy and they're guessing pass, the play action is just going to mess you up. So I'll show you another route combo you can do with the running back A and B. That's a nice little check down play. First, we're just going to go ahead and run it with the play action so you can see the results. This is cover 3, but I guarantee you, I might show you all the zones just to like knock it out a couple times, but it's the same result every single time. So we're going to go ahead and just run the play, and we're just going to go ahead and bomb it to X, lead it out to the left side of the field. You do not need Tyreek Hill 99 speed. You can get this done with your average burner 94, as long as you're the same speed or just a little bit faster than whoever's over there on that cornerback position or the safety position. You're good to get this play off. You do not need burner speed, but it does help. I always recommend, especially if you're in head-to-head, just try to have a team with burners. That's cover 3. Let's go ahead and jump into cover 4, and we'll jump into some other coverages as well, just so you can see this same setup beats all those zones. All right, we're gonna jump into cover 4. Like I said, I'm gonna go through all the zones real quick. It's just a real quick setup. You're literally just putting Y on a streak, and then you're just gonna go ahead and run the play. And you're just gonna go ahead and lead that ball, you know, a little bit to the left and over the top. You do not have to hold the LB button to throw a high ball. It's just literally guiding it with the left trigger, that free form. If you have more room to throw towards the sideline, then by all means, lead it a little bit more to the left. But if he's hugging that sideline, just kind of lead it up a little bit more straight than to the left. And vice versa if you're on the right side. You have a little bit of room to lead it out to the left. And you can see that separation we're getting. Once again, you do not need 99 speed Tyreek Hill to get this done. You just want to be at least the same speed or a little bit faster, and you'll definitely get this done. Let's jump into a couple more zone coverages. All right, now we got a cover 2, same setup. You're just putting Y on the streak. Go ahead and run the play. Like I said, I just want to show y'all that it does work against all these zones. Cover 2 is real easy to beat. It's all about that free form. Just try to lead it and get in that right spot so you can get that rat catch and get a touchdown. We'll run it one more time, and then we'll jump into a cover 4 palms. That was a good blitz right there, and that's a good example. I'm glad that happened. So that's what I mean by, if they get a good blitz on you, you want to get out of that play action. I'll show you that route combo when we're done going through all the zones. But that's what I mean by the play action. It will hurt you if they got a good blitz coming at you and they're just going to go straight for the quarterback. Let's run this one more time against, it looks like they're just going to come in every time right there against this cover 2. So since we're dealing with that, we're going to go ahead and just show you the route combo that I'm talking about. What you're going to go to do is put the running back on a wheel route. You're going to put A on a 5 and in. You're going to smart route them, and you're going to put B on a 5 and out. To make this even better, you're going to motion out B and just run it like this. This is going to get a real nice play to the running back. If y'all know Madden 22 with the wheel route, this is a similar setup that I used to do. And you can easily just hit the running back right here. He's going to be wide open for a nice, 5 to 10 yard gain. Couple moves, turn it into something big. So if they are blitzing you like that and they're getting in, just do something like that. So since we know they're getting in on cover 2, let's run it one more time for y'all against cover 2 so you can see that the bomb does work. See that time they're not getting in because there is no play action there. Got the bomb off, turn it into a 1-play touchdown. We just got to get that free form, that perfect spot so we can get that perfect rat catch. Let's go into cover 4 palms. All right, now we're jumping into cover 4 palms. I'm not going to go over cover 4 quarters because they play the exact same way, and I don't want to keep boring y'all with the same play over and over again. You're just getting the same results. But same thing, while on a streak, that's all you got to do. If the play action's killing you, get out of that play action, do those other route combos. Tua is really struggling to get this ball off to these burner. That's why I do not like using the Dolphins. But any other team with any decent burner, you're definitely going to be able to get this done. But that's going to be it for the zones. Let's jump into the run plays. All right, let's go to jump into these 2 run plays we got here to finish this scheme off. The HB stretch, the HB zone. Now, I'm going to primarily focus on the stretch because this is a top tier run play, just like the previous stretch we dropped. The HB zone is there if they're opening up the middle of the field, they're spreading their D-line out. That's when we're going to hit them with the zone. And however I run the stretch, that's how you're going to run the zone. So whatever you see with the stretch, just, do that with the zone as well. And the other reason I like the stretch is because the PA League, they play action or stretch play, and then they go into a pass, and they look just alike. So that's why I like that, and you can confuse your opponent there. But let's go ahead and jump into the stretch play right here. The way I like to run it is I like to flip it towards the 2 receiver side, X and Y. So we're going to flip it to the left, and we like to motion snap the tight end. And this is where I say that this play is a little bit better than the previous stretch we dropped. So what happens when you have the defensive end outside of the left tackle like we have right now? Let's go ahead and I'll show you the guy I'm talking about. This guy right here, he's outside my left tackle. And when that happens and you try to kick a stretch or a toss play or any type of outside zone to the outside, they get really quick sheds just because of positioning. So what we're going to do with the tight end and when we motion snap him, he's going to create traffic, and 2 things will happen. Either he'll block the defensive end or he'll get in his way to where he can't really get to the running back like he wants to, and we are able to kick the ball outside. And if we can set the edge and somebody blocks this cornerback and turn it into like a one-on-one situation with me and the safety, then that's when we turn it into the 1-play touchdown, the 20-yard runs, the 50-yard runs. But let's go ahead and run this play a couple of times. We're going against random defenses, but you can see where I snap the ball right there. We're creating that traffic, and this is what we're looking for right here. If Tyreek Hill would have put a better block, that would have been a 1-play touchdown right there. You get really good results. Now, mind you, there will be times somebody gets a really good shed. They're going to get you behind the line. It's going to happen. It's part of football. It's part of Madden. But I say these plays are top tier run plays, just like the previous one we dropped, because they can turn into those 1-play touchdowns. They can get you those 50-yard runs. If everything goes right, like right here, again, we got really good blocks. We're turning it into a 20-yard gain. I prefer the bigger backs because it's easier to truck. It's only good to have those elusive backs if they have the abilities to help them, like jukebox or elusive, because without those abilities, it's kind of like pointless to juke or do spin moves. But like right here, this is a good example of when you would want to do the HB zone. You kind of have that big gap right there between the center and the right guard. So I'll probably flip the play like this, and this would be a good time. And you need that quick 3 to 4 yards. That's when you're gonna want to run the HB zone. But the way I would run it, just real quick, we'll run the HB zone one time. I like to flip it once again towards the wide receiver side, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go ahead and motion snap the tight end, and we're gonna run it like this, and you can get really good results. You just gotta follow the blocks, be patient, wait for the block. But like I said, that's more so if they open up the middle. For the most part, we're gonna go ahead and just run the stretch. I don't care if they're heavy to the side I'm gonna run the play towards that direction. You just get really good results, and this play can be really glitchy. Like right there, my tight end got caught up. If they would have you know, been able to work together right there. One of them would have broke off and went to that cornerback. That would have been a really good game right there. But that's basically going to be it for this scheme we got going on. This is a really good scheme. I even changed my my MUT playbook to this playbook alone just because of this scheme. This is the Minnesota Vikings. This is a really, really good playbook. If you're looking for a nice scheme to add to your arsenal, if you need a custom playbook, I'm going to still show y'all how to do that. I'm going to probably drop that tomorrow morning or tomorrow night. I don't know when, but that is my goal, to drop that just to show y'all, for those that don't know how to make a custom playbook. And you can add all these plays we're dropping into one playbook and just have a bunch of just money plays, nice top tier run plays and things like that. But with all that being said, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Real quick though, before we end the video, just like this guy asked me for a nice scheme out of the Vikings playbook. If y'all need help with anything, just let me know in the comments down below. I try to get to everybody. Hey, and do it now while we're a small channel, because when we blow up, it's gonna be difficult to get to everybody, and I do plan on blowing up because we're gonna keep putting in this work. Y'all been showing me a lot of love lately, and I really do appreciate that. Our videos for Madden 23 have been doing 3 times as good as Madden 22 has been doing, so I really do appreciate that. But with all that being said, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it.